All right. Let me get this going. Good morning. It is Thankful Thursday. Hey, Bubba. I see my brother's on. Good morning. Miss you.
You said again.
I know. We are going to get started. Stop laughing. We're going to get started, and I'm going to break down Rent versus Own today, and I have some special guests with me today. I told Nick before we started this, I have no idea what can happen during this show, because first of all, we're doing it outside, and second of all, I've got two 9-year-olds here with me, so there is no telling how this is going to go down, but we're going to try it anyway. Oh, look, your sister's on.
Angel, hi.
All right, so rent versus own. There is a lot to be said about, do we rent, do we own right now, especially in COVID. People have a lot of uncertainties about what's happening in the market. But I want to paint a picture for you that this is, when you buy a home, it is a long-term,
You said
it is a long-term investment for your family. And it's important to understand that. You may not have a family yet, so you may want to share this with young adults that you have in your life that are renting, or people that maybe are renting now that are scared. There's a lot of apprehension when it goes into buying a home, and you're fearful. Fear is a liar, so don't let fear consume you into even trying to buy a home. A lot of people go, well, Cassie, you don't know what my credit looks like, or you don't know the situation I'm in. Well, guess what? I've been there. I went through a divorce. I've had some bad credit. There was a time in my life where I had to rent, but I had to get out of that situation. So you have to learn about your credit. So do not let the fear of the unknown stop you from trying to make an impactful financial investment for your home. So here's how we're going to do this. We're going to break it down, and I'm going to try to get these two guys to understand what it means to invest your money into a home and what that looks like. So we're going to start with Sydney. What do you know? What do you think owning a home means?
Well, you own the house, you can paint the rooms, you have your own pets, you can grow a garden, and you own the house.
Okay, what do you know about renting?
Well, when you rent a house, it's not your house. You're paying someone to stay in their house for a few years or a few months, but Sydney said you can paint your house, do gardens, you can have animals, but in renting you can't do that because later on you're going to move, and then they're going to go back to their house, and then it's all crazy.
Got it. Okay, so in this situation that I'm going to show them, Sydney is going to be a nurse. Actually, you're going to be a teacher? Okay, you're going to be a teacher. And you're going to, because sometimes she's more responsible than this one.
No, I'm not
Yes,
responsible.
okay. So she is going to invest and buy a home. Gabby is going to be the nurse, and she's going to rent a home.
But I want to be a fashion model.
You want to be a fashion model?
Yeah.
Okay. Gabby's going to be a fashion model, and she is going to rent a home. Now, the examples that I'm going to use today are not going to be exact numbers, so please do not have your calculator out and go, oh, she was wrong in this number. I'm going to round. So, for example, you can buy a home for $220,000, and your estimated payment will be about $1,780. You can do the same with a rental. You can get a rental property for about $1,780. But I'm going to round up in these two examples, and your rent and your mortgage payment are going to be $2,000. So the $2,000 includes your principal and interest, plus your taxes and your insurance. Yours includes your rent. Okay? Now, Sydney, to get into a home, you're going to do an FHA loan with 3.5% down, which is $7,700 on $220,000. Okay? but there's some closing costs. So pretend that you don't get down payment assistance and you're going to invest that money, $10,000. So I've given you each $14,500. Okay, so Sydney, go ahead and give me your down payment and some closing costs of $10,000. Perfect, $10,000. Gabby, you have to pay me, because you're renting, first and last month's rent plus a security deposit. So we're going to say that's $4,500. So go ahead and give me $4,500.
That's 4,500. You said 4,500.
Yes, 4,500. We're still working on math, Miss Bartosik. Okay, so now I have Sydney's 10,000 and Gabby's 4,500. Now, you're going to go in and you're going to pay me mortgage payments for 1 year, and you're going to pay me rent for 1 year. I am the mortgage company and the landlord in this situation.
That's a lot of money.
How much is it?
$24,000.
$24,000 from each of them. Okay. But Sydney, a portion of your money is actually going to go into what's called a savings account. We're going to pretend it's savings because you're paying down your mortgage each payment that you make by about $550. So you're going to build equity. Equity is basically money in a savings account for you at the end of your mortgage. Okay, so now I have that. Now, another year goes by. Go ahead and give me that money, Gabby. And how much are you giving me?
$24,720.
Well, Sydney's giving me the same thing. It's more money. It's more money because every year rent goes up about 3% a year. So Gabby's giving me 3% more for the year, and Sydney's actually giving me the same because guess what? Taxes go up. So we're going to go ahead and say taxes have appreciated and so has rent. So they're giving me more money. Thank you. Sydney, guess what? A hailstorm has come through.
Wait.
What?
Okay, so.
Hail? It's a hailstorm. A hailstorm has come through. Gabby was making fun of me because I said hailstorm, and she goes, hail? You said hail. I said hail, not hail. So anyway. Okay. So now you have to pay 1% deductible to get your roof fixed. So go ahead and give me $2,000. All right. Sometimes you have to do that when you buy a house, right? Okay. Now, Sydney, Gabby, another year has gone by. Year 3.
25,460.
It continues to go up, right? But here's the trick. Watch this. Sydney, over the last 3 years, the value of your home has gone up. So when you bought it at $220,000, each year the value of your home has appreciated. Most of the time your home appreciates 3% every year. So I'm going to give you almost $18,000 because your home is appreciated. Oh. And you, nope, you don't get that.
Why not?
The other thing Sydney gets is because she gets to write her interest off that she's paying me in taxes, she gets tax credits. Here's an additional $6,000.
Yeah.
Okay, now, year 4 comes. Let's do this. How much are you giving me?
$26,220.
All right, so I'm getting money, $26,000 from each of them. But Sydney, again, your house value goes up. And you get another tax credit. Gabby, what do you get? What?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing. Okay. Now, let's do the last year, year 5.
$27,006.
So now we're paying $27,000 a year each, and Sydney, your house has continued to go up.
Wait, can I guess? I don't get anything.
You get nothing. Okay, so here we are at the end of 5 years. Now, Gabby, what do you have?
$10,000.
Sydney, what do you have? Let me show you what you have. Okay, now this is going to be backwards, so I'm not going to show the camera. But ultimately, you've built up $32,000 in principal equity, and you have appreciated your home's value by $33,000. You've gotten $10,000 in tax credits. And remember the original $10,000 that you gave me?
Yes.
You get $7,700 of that in equity. So ultimately, Gabby, guess what? Are you a supermodel?
Yes,
It's time for you, after 5 years, to go to Paris.
Ooh.
And you're going with how much? $10,000. Sydney, you now are married and you're about to have a baby, so you need a bigger house, okay?
Okay.
But not until you're 40. Okay, so now that that has happened, you're going to be able to take and sell your home. How much are you going to be able to take with you? Nope, what's this number? $83,000. Because she's paid down her principal balance on her mortgage. She's appreciated her home value because she stayed there and her value of her home has gone up. And she's gotten tax credits. And she also put in that $7,700, which was her down payment back then. And she's going to keep that in equity as well. So she's leaving with $83,000 in equity, basically, on her home versus $10,000 that Gabby has. So would you rather rent or own? Own. Okay. So let me talk to you a little bit more about the rent versus own, because I know every person's situation is very different. I am thankful that I am able to help customers understand the reality between their rent versus own. I'm able to help people not be so fearful of what's on their credit or how much money they have to put down. It's about building a financial investment for your family. And that's so critical to leave on to future generations that we have here. So I'm going to challenge you today to do a couple things. One is like, comment, share this. Please share this with people that are young adults that need to know what the future looks like for their investments. Share this with people that might be scared to purchase a home right now because of whatever Satan is attacking them with, whether it be their credit or a situation that they're in with their family. Don't let them be fearful. Have them reach out to me. I will walk alongside them and help them understand and get a roadmap for them and a plan for them. I would love to do that. Then the young adults, I talked to you about that. Share this, like this. You may have a customer right now that needs to hear this information and see that this is building a legacy and a investment for their family. So I have software that I can look at each individual person's situation a little bit different. It will spit out a presentation to you and show you what you can do with your money. So I have that available. Please reach out. Don't hesitate. I also would love to share with you if you are looking to refinance, which means reduce that interest rate. I can show you your benefit on that as well. I really appreciate you coming and spending some time with us today. Like, share, comment. Follow me for more videos about learning about home ownership. And I'm glad I got to share this Thankful Thursday with you guys. Y'all have a great